was your biggest, your most positive memory in the military?
Damn.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!
Welcome to Salute. This is a Veterans Podcast where we salute the men and women who served in the U.S. military. I am a U.S. Army veteran. Joe Ugly, that's who I am. And next to me is the beautiful
Shakuria.
How did you, when you went into the military,
Yeah.
you guys have new ways of connecting with friends and families that I sure as hell didn't have.
Yeah.
How did you guys connect? Did they let you guys use phones and stuff to
No.
connect?
Not
okay.
in the Marines. Okay, so we were promised,
Uh-huh.
that didn't happen, but we were promised a phone call.
Oh, come on. Everybody get promised when
And-
they go into the military.
But this one was different. So obviously, Marines, they don't do phone calls. I know Army or Air Force, you get it on the weekends.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
When I was there, we used to have to send up pigeons.
Okay. Well, my cousin is in boot camp right now,
Mm-hmm.
in Army boot camp, and I believe she gets phone calls on like Sundays, maybe an hour, maybe. I don't. And I think it's like up to how you're behaving as a whole, anyways.
Wow.
But in the Marines, we got one phone call when you got to the island or wherever, if you're in South Carolina, and that's it. But we had a senior. She was like, Pugil sticks. I don't know if you guys had those. No.
But
When
I
you
get,
fought?
yeah, the fighting
So she was like, if you crush your sister platoon, like if everybody knock everybody out, knock the helmet off,
Yeah.
you get a phone call. I don't think anyone got a phone call. She definitely lied. Everyone was upset because I remember, because you heard that, you're like, oh yeah, you're going giving your all.
Somebody
now.
gonna get it.
No, she definitely lied.
She lied.
I think it was just motivation for her to enjoy the fight.
Don't it make you think that the military sometimes is just built on lies, man? They just lie
Absolutely.
to you and everything.
From the start, the
It's like-
recruiter
they're like-
process.
Mama, can't you see? My
recruiter-
recruiter lied to me.
Absolutely. I call recruiters human traffickers.
No!
Might be a little rough, but
Snap.
That's
Oh,
a joke. That's a joke.
oh,
Don't
no.
take it so personally, but because I mean, if someone put it on a piece of paper like this is exactly what's going to happen to
Yeah.
you, you're gonna, especially if you're like a grown person, like 25
Well, you know what?
plus.
At the end of the day, they have to go around and they got to excite you
Yeah, they gotta
somehow.
pretty it up a little
Yeah.
bit to make you like
They
wanna
really
come.
got to. I mean, come on. Who's going to just say, you know what? Give me a uniform, a gun, and some boots. I got
Exactly.
you covered, U.S.
Right, and
No,
that will
it's
never
not going to
happen.
happen.
Yeah. So
Some
they
countries
tell
you have to go in the military mandatory.
Exactly. So,
So-
it could be worse. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like you have to, like China and all those. You have
Right.
to. It's a part of your livelihood to serve.
Right.
So they tell
Which
you.
I don't have a problem with. I think everyone should be mandatory that you serve once you hit 18. No,
Man, I don't know if it should be mandatory. I don't think so. I don't like the idea of being told I have to be in the military.
That's interesting.
But
What was your biggest, your most positive memory in the military?
damn.
Oh, wow, that hard.
Wait. Positive and like uplifting, like. I
No,
don't-
just something that you remember that was really, that
damn.
could have
why
been a
can't I think
period,
of-
could have been a, did I put you on the spot? My bad. Damn.
I feel like I should have something to say, but okay. Positive part in the military was, I think.
You enjoyed yourself in
Yeah,
there.
I did. I think the whole.
So it was a
experience-
whole.
Yeah, it
okay.
was like throughout the whole 4 years, it was definitely positive, but.
Everything has its downside.
Right. If
Right.
we're talking boot camp,
Yeah.
no positivity there at
No?
all. No.
Oh, I enjoyed it.
No.
I enjoyed boot camp. I don't know, man. I was just like a nutbag. Plus,
I
I
think
was
the males have a different, I think it always happens like that. Like men have a different outlook on boot camp than the women do. And I think because the females are always, oh my God. The females are always trying to make us look as tough as possible.
Yeah.
Like if it's raining.
Well, I'm glad to hear that because, as you reported on our last show, you said
Yeah.
that more women are serving.
More women are serving, yes, but that doesn't mean it takes away from the typical like stigma of women are weaker, women cry about stuff, women do that. So when you're in boot camp and you have those drill instructors,
So there's no
that's been
stigma
in-
then. So what you're saying then is you could blood and guts this thing, right? Blood and guts, all glory, right? Come on. Oh, you want it both ways. Oh, my bad.
You know what?
My bad.
I think I do want it both ways because, like, when it comes to hikes and stuff, there's certain stuff that physically.
When it
we
comes to hike, well,
can't-
you don't want to hike?
No, I don't have a problem hiking.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
stick me in the back because I'm shorter. Have all the
Wait a
taller
minute,
ones
you're
up front.
taller. Oh, people are taller than you?
The males are taller than me.
Oh,
And
you
then
guys roll
when
with-
you mix.
yeah. Oh,
So you
okay.
mix in, and then you have typically the males. They always pick the taller ones to be like
Right.
squad leader. So they're up front.
Squad leader.
And then you're 6'2", 6'3".
Squad leader right off the bat.
Your legs compared to my legs and your steps are two
And you know
different
something about
things.
squad leaders? We have a habit of always making, oh, you short, huh? 1, 2, 3. You know, you,
They should pick shorter ones.
no. Then
Shorter
you,
ones. It makes sense.
no, you slow up the whole process. It'll be like 9 hours before we get to the mess hall.
No,
on,
but then
you
I'm dragging, I'm rushing, I'm like
300?
running to catch up to y'all when y'all just walking. That's not fair.
No,
and there's
it-
people shorter than me. I feel bad for them.
They ain't feeling bad for you.
At one point, I think we were starting to just like push each other packs. So
Is that-
everyone just pushed. As you go, just push.
Oh, they let you guys use your
Yeah.
hand forward? Boy,
yeah.
if you get caught, your hands better
Yeah.
be swinging left and right when I was in.
That's out like MCT, not boot camp, I would say, or second training. And the males, I had like my male friends, they would just push you. They'll push you.
Just go. Just go.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, because one thing, the pack usually like it's bringing you back a little bit, you know? It's bringing you back because
Supposed
it's
to
heavy.
push you forward.
The pack?
Yeah,
What
push
pack?
you forward. What,
If it's
what
not
were you
sitting
doing?
right, if you don't have it sit like tight and snug,
You're right.
you're
And
like,
that's why you lean
it'll
forward a
lug
little.
back. You're supposed to lean
yeah, that's-
forward, but then you come out hunch. So you got to try to keep it as like upright as possible, and then
Okay,
sometimes
so
you
they
end up
didn't show
lugging
me the
back.
proper way to carry a backpack. I was just like, I'm moving. Watch me go. I got to get from point A to point B.
No. The military is just a different place for men and women, I think. When it comes down to gear and all that stuff, I think it's different.
I don't know how to interpret that because more women are serving now.
Right. I think because women realize the benefits of it, especially when it comes to, I think for women, it becomes more than just serving the country. I think a lot of them have to see like the women, you get healthcare benefits, you know, for your kids,
But now
for
that it's
you.
mandatory, oh yeah, you got to make sure everybody gets stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think for women, it's more than that.
Wow.
It was more than that for me. That's all I'm gonna say. It's what was it for you? Like what
What drove
pursued
me
you?
in the
Yeah.
in the military? I knew that if I stayed on the block, I probably would have got into some ish.
Yeah.
I just knew that, and it's crazy because I went to the recruiting office on the 9th, the 9th of September. On the 15th, I was on the train to Fort Dix, New Jersey.
See, you should have questioned that one.
No,
That was
I
too
didn't.
quick.
I
You
wanted
wanted to just leave?
I wanted to leave because I knew, and it's crazy because the 9th was I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday. But anyway, I waited until the Friday to tell my friends on the block that I was leaving because I know they would have talked me out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew that. Oh, man. My crew would have been like, "Are you nuts?
I know.
What's wrong with you?"
At that time. But it wasn't wartime then. But it was
We
still
had the
military.
Iranian crisis at the time.
Oh, okay.
So,
But
and
the
that
stigma was
really-
probably worse back then. with
that's
the
when they
military.
took the hostages in Iran.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, what are you getting into? We're going to war. If this
Mm.
guy Reagan wins, you guys are done. I'm like, I'm doing this. No, but I didn't tell anyone. I didn't even tell my mother until I passed everything. And she had to sign for me because
Did she sign?
She didn't want to. I had to talk her into it. No, seriously.
I believe it. My mom didn't sign my papers. She did not sign them.
No?
Nope. My dad had to. She said,
Her
"I'm
blood
not."
dad.
Yeah. Or my blood dad. He signed them because, in his mind,
Get out of my house.
yeah, pretty much. My dad, because all right. So going into the, like, you knew, like you said, for you, it was just get out of the block, blah, 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 right? for me, when I got to ninth grade, I was like, ninth grade, college is right around the corner. So they start giving you these pamphlets. I'm looking at my favorite college, and I'm looking at how much I'm gonna pay every year.
Well, that was one of my motivations.
Exactly.
Because
That's
I know I
ridiculous.
couldn't afford, at that time, college was cheap then, but relative to now,
To
you'll
now,
say,
yeah.
are you kidding me? You know how
Yeah.
cheap it was then?
$8. $8 a semester.
$8 a semester, and I'm only making 23 cents.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
no, I'm
fair
just teasing,
enough, fair enough,
Okay, so no, but when I look at college, and I was like, well, I can't get that money plus books, room and board,
I
books,
know.
and all of this stuff. And I start doing the math, and I'm like, I can't put this on my mom. And I knew the block was calling.
College is a scam.
It was the 80s. Everybody was doing something.
Yeah.
The beginning
80s.
of the 80s,
Oh my
everybody
God.
was doing something. Listen, the block was calling. The 80s is like
That was 20 years ago for you? 20?
20 in my mind.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's probably about 15, 20 years ago. But it's literally like 40 years ago.
Oh, really?
The 80s is like 40 years ago.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That moment when he
I'm-
realized.
I did my mom's age. I'm like, oh, wait. I don't know if things are,
Yeah.
40-something years
Yeah,
ago.
in my mind,
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
20 years ago. But in all actuality, the 80s, it's.
But then
it's
again,
been a while.
yeah. If
So this is why when I
like,
see you as a veteran now, I'm like,
I know.
what does that feel like? And I'm trying to remember what it was like when I was fresh out
Fresh out of boot camp.
of the military. Period.
Oh, fresh out the military.
What,
For
go
what
ahead.
did you do when you got like first thing? Because
I went to New York.
just for the city
No.
vibes, or you just
No,
went?
I went to New York because I was following this little modeling career of mine, and no, I'm dead serious.
You wanted to be a model?
No,
I can't
what?
see that. It's nothing like that. But I just could never
there are
see you being a
pictures.
model.
But if anybody find them and show them, it's on. No,
You know
but,
what? Actually, it makes sense. Now I play back those pictures of you because you always pose like you like
Listen to it.
in those photos. Now I think about it. Yeah, I can see how I can
know,
see why you want to be a model.
This is why I'm so glad.
Mm-hmm.
I am so glad I'm not from that cell phone generation.
Why?
Everything is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got you. Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I saw someone falling down a cliff, and someone holding their camera. I'm like, you're not even gonna help.
No.
No, Lord Jesus, Lord, I'm gonna be click famous.
Yeah, that's true. Everybody's trying to get the funniest video. whether
Yo,
it's your
yo.
homie or not. You're falling already.
Someone is screaming, help me, hanging on the edge of a cliff. Help me. No. Hold on. I got to get this. Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
No.
Nah.
So I'm just glad that, but I'm proud of my little career. And
So you
but
went to New York because you
went to
wanted
New
be
York,
a
but then I
model.
got into banking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
That's
I started off big bank down there. And then I stayed in New York, but then I came back to Connecticut and got into the banking world here. But I'm not a banker. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook.
so. No offense to any bankers.
I don't give a damn.
Well, that's good to know where
don't give
my
a
money
damn.
is going.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh my god.
No,
What did you do in banking exactly?
rob
Like,
banks. No, I was on the lending side. And
so like mortgages,
yeah, that
loans,
side, doing
stuff
mortgages
like that.
and that stuff. That's
Okay.
where I ended up. But I started off as working with Marine Midland Bank out of there, long gone, out of New York. And I was doing the funding for, working with the funding for fashion designers. So,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. That was, like I said, I hated it. But keep in mind, I was one of the few blacks down there. Let me be
I
very
bet.
clear.
Yeah, especially
It was
at that
all the way
time. Mm-hmm.
down on Wall Street area. It was 120 Broadway, which is funny. I was looking at the Wolf of Wall Street, and that building, they shown
Yeah.
120 Broadway, and I started laughing. I said, "Oh man, that's my old building I used to work in up there."
Oh wow. So you're saying if you didn't give up banking, you would have ended up in the movie Wolf of Wall Street? That would have
probably
been you
would have.
instead of Jordan.
No, Jordan Belfort, he wouldn't have had nothing on me.
Oh my god.
I would have taken that one to the next level. No, look, like I told you, banking,
Yeah.
I'm not a crook. I'm Richard Nixon. I'm not a crook.
All right. Well, we had different plans because when I got out the military, I was like, I'm sleeping for a month straight.
Oh,
No
okay. You had plans
yeah.
of sleeping.
I just wanted to relax. Like I didn't want alarm. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to do anything because I had saved up enough time. So that month that I was technically still getting a paycheck from the military before I actually got out, I was like, that's all I'm gonna do. Just relax and chill before. It's like a 1 month vacation before getting into it. I knew I was gonna finish school because I had started it in, but for sure relaxation was the only thing that was
I'm
on
gonna
my
tell you,
mind.
my goal was going. I really wanted to go back to school, but I'm from a political family.
Yeah.
I look around and I'm like, okay, none of these fools in here is ever gonna be president, senator, or anything. I'm wasting my time. Like, I already got the job in New York, so I went back to New York.
Yeah,
I was
there's
like,
no
oh.
reason. Exactly. You're making money over there, go to school. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to school because the military helped you get something called the GI Bill. And why not? You know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't have to pay for it. It doesn't come out my pocket. So, I don't have
I
loans.
tell you what I did with
paying
my
up.
GI Bill money.
What'd you do?
I bought a car.
Car education, whichever is needed at the time.
Either way I look at it, car education, I'm going places.
I don't think you could do that anymore, huh?
What's
you could
that?
just like take the money.
I don't know.
I don't think because they have the
Like 40 years
Montgomery.
ago.
I don't think you could take it anymore. I think you have to go to school because I feel like a lot of people would have taken the money.
No, but you put in. You could take out what you put in.
All right. I put into the Montgomery, which is a GI Bill, Montgomery Bill, which is the old school one. Put in like $1,200. So that's it.
That's enough for a down payment on a car. You ask me.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. You know what? My down payment on my car actually came from the military. It actually did. I got a bonus for the month I had signed up in August.
There
I
you
think
go.
it was like $2,000 bonus or whatever. And I was like, yeah, just down payment on a car.
4 wheels rolling. Let me ask you, when you were coming out of the military, did you know what you wanted to do? You say you went to school. You were planning on going to school.
Yeah, I knew
Okay.
I was gonna go to school. I thought I was gonna go work at like Lockheed Martin or something because
Is that right?
the shift from the job that I was doing was so easy. So it would just be like, all right, just do it.
So
in
you
that.
thought, okay. So
I
you
thought
were
I was just
looking
gonna do that and go to school,
Right.
and then just once I did that, figure out where I was gonna go from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you had that plan.
It was just an easier transition.
Did you feel at any point that am I making the wrong decision coming out now?
Absolutely,
did?
absolutely. Especially because I was in during COVID, which is everything hit, jobs, people were, you know what I'm saying?
You were in during COVID.
During COVID, exactly. And it was like a scary time for obviously the country as a whole. So I knew a lot of people stayed in because of that fear of like, well, where am I going to get a job? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? The consistency of the military.
Right.
So I had that fear and I second guessed several times, like doing a re-enlistment package but I purposely didn't fill one out because if I had filled one out and they had said, we accept you, which they would have, I had no negative paperwork.
Right.
Then I probably would have stayed in at that point, you know? And I knew I didn't want to. I knew I wasn't
Then I
gonna
wouldn't have
be-
met my daughter.
Exactly. I wouldn't have been happy doing another 4 years. And then I feel like if you did another 4 years, you might as well just send it to 20 because that's like 10. You might as well. And at that time, they had changed the Air Wing contracts to 5 years. So I would have been doing, first it was 4, now it's 5 for sure. So it would
You
be
cover 9.
Yeah,
you start
9.
saying, I'm going for another 5.
Yeah, and
then
then
you're
at
going
that
for
point,
20.
exactly.
You
just kill
come
it.
out walking around with all this metal on your shoulder, holding you down, trying to figure out
need a
why you
hip
walk like this.
replacement, a knee replacement.
Exactly. No,
So,
it's all your medals. You know? Ain't really trying to get benefits.
Hey,
all
those
your
don't
medals.
count. They don't count out here. They don't matter. But yeah, that was my whole plan, and I'm so glad I got out. I really am. And then,
But you, and I don't need Women's History Month to big up women, especially especially now, veteran
Right.
woman. So I'm going to take this moment to big you up because you came out and you started your own operation, if I may, a nice
yeah.
business. No, you started a nice business, which is a spin-off from what you did in the military.
Military, yep,
Which
it
is body fitness, which is
Yep.
fitness. And you're very good with it. By the way, if you want to check her out, go to Built by Brody on
Yeah, we'll have it
Instagram,
linked
right?
Instagram, everywhere.
Built by
Instagram,
Brody.
Facebook, everywhere.
And I'm telling you, I'm trying my best to get Built by Brody. It's just the mental is not there.
The mental, the food is just
You know, full disclosure, I'm dating her mom. So let me tell you, they cook.
we're Jamaican, so yes.
They cook.
But you don't have to eat it, right?
Yeah,
Or you don't have to eat all of it.
Yeah, right.
All of it.
yeah, right.
You don't
Good
have
luck
to eat
with
all of
that.
it. And it's funny because that's the biggest part of fitness is the meal. Like you can have any workout plan, any fitness coach, the best in the world, and eat like shit, and it won't work. It just won't.
You know, I admire you, how disciplined you are. You and your friend there. I'm watching a friend come around the house. But that's another story. But no, I admire your discipline. How you go into the gym, you go to the gym, you work out, you do your thing, you get it done, and then on top of it, you put your videos out, your commitment to it.
Yeah, discipline is one of it's the main thing of fitness. And I think the Marine Corps obviously taught you that. Like that's how they teach you things is through everything you learned in boot camp was about discipline was through fitness. Like running, you have to just keep going. It doesn't matter if it hurt. I think I had once because we do 3 miles on a regular, right? So one of the
They
main
bump
things,
it up. It used to be 2 miles.
Oh, for Marines, it's always been 3.
Oh, for Marines, it's always been 3.
I'm just saying it's 3, but
It's always been 3.
I'm not proud of that fact. It is what it is.
That's the Marine for you. We did 3.
When a PFT comes around, I would love for them to tell us, "Oh, we cut it down this year to 2."
Yeah, no.
But nah. But yeah, the military fitness was everything. Like you,
Right.
Because I don't know if you ever heard of David Goggins. Have you heard of him?
Never heard of him.
He's a Navy SEAL, and his whole thing is like your body is a whole lot stronger than you think it is, right? Like when you think I'm like, oh, I'm dying, like you're only 50% gassed. You still have 50% more in the tank.
Oh, I know that.
And,
I know that for a fact. No, like I was in the gym today and I was working out and I'm doing these inclines. I'm pumping, and I'm doing these reps and on my last rep, I'm pumping out and I thought of someone just like saying something to me. I just pushed some things through like,
Yep.
what are you, mad? You crazy? And, of course I'm aching, but I'm like, when I was finished, I was like, it's that mental.
Exactly.
Mind
the
over
mental.
body.
Yep. That will get you far. That's what got me in boot camp and period.
But it helps you go
far in life.
period.
Yeah.
Right. It keeps you moving, follow motion.
Yeah. I tell people that all the time. Like I try to tell clients because everyone, not even just like military, but everyone has always think there's an easy, quick fix, right?
To everything.
Like I seen this,
in today's world especially.
I seen this
instant
post
life.
where it's like suburban moms will do. It was just them doing bungee jump cardio, and it was like suburban moms will do anything to lose weight, but do
the
cardio.
right thing.
So
It's
they
like
always
leg
find it-
day,
yeah, exactly.
You do everything but your legs.
Everything but what you actually need to do
Right.
to do it. But it's just comes down to like you have to just do it. Like motivation's not real.
Right.
Is what I think it's not real because if I wait for when I'm motivated to go to the gym, I'll never go. Maybe once but usually my motivation Kins,
No, but you have your self-motivation. And I'm
it's
very...
the only motivation I have is to look good.
That's a good
That's
one.
it.
That's a
That's
good one.
it. That's
Because
like-
I have that motivation. It's just not that high anymore. No.
You're older now?
I'm
I'm
older.
still young, so I gotta
Yeah,
keep it up.
exactly. So you gotta, come on.
Yeah, you gotta make
Look, I was on the market for 5 weeks. I was legally on the market for 5 weeks, off the market. So guess what? I'm one of them guys who I look good for 5 weeks.
Then you put on all that relationship weight. Oh my God, yeah, that
the sweet 1 year that we just had. Well,
1 year, yeah.
1 year anniversary. 1 year together. It's like, but 5 weeks. Then, and guess what? I love every minute of it.
I hope so.
I mean, really, look who I'm talking to. It's my mom you're talking about over here. Okay, now this is where we hit formation. You know what it is. Fall in.
All right, guys, before becoming a veteran, right, this is one of the most important forms that everyone should know about, and it's the VA form 21526EZ form, and that is your disability form or your benefits form. You can get that at va.gov or whatever VA rep you see, right?
Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I understand this so viewers understand what we're talking about here.
Right.
This is before you become a veteran.
So
While you're serving.
Yeah. So you have obviously you start getting everything together within a year, right? Year, it's 6 months. You start prepping yourself to get out.
Oh, is that right?
You can start your benefits prior 6 months before you get out. So that means you can have it. So if you EAS in, let's say, January.
Any of this stuff. I
don't even know if it was there back then.
No. It was like hush hush.
Yeah, if you weren't coming out missing an arm and a leg, they didn't consider it you needing anything.
You need a new neck. You
need a new neck.
They yell at you so much that you shrunk into your shoulders, So now you need a new neck.
Okay, you need a new everything after you get out of the military. Knees, back, shoulders.
So before you get out, you're saying that you should get this form. What was it again?
So it's the 21-526EZ form. Mm-hmm. You can get that at va.gov. And it's just like you fill out all your information. So you'll do an exit physical when you're in the military, right? Mm-hmm. Don't put anything you're not supposed to put on there. Don't say you're in perfect condition. Don't say any of that. Because granted, you can still change it, but you exiting saying you're in perfect conditions, meaning why do you need benefits if you're good?
Right.
So just be aware of what you guys are putting on that exit physical when you're getting out. And then, remember to go to medical, get everything in order. If your back hurts, your knee hurts, your shoulder hurt, you want to get that in file. What do we have next? What's our next segment? Hot topics?
Let's talk some hot topics.
Oh, this one's hot, all right.
Oh, boy.
All right, we got Army Intelligence Analyst. Wait,
Analysis?
hold on. Analyst.
Oh, okay.
We got Army Intelligence Analyst charged with selling military secrets to contact in China for $42,000. What's that, Army 2 now?
Okay, wait a minute.
42,000, bro?
Wait a minute.
God.
Repeat that, please. Please.
All right.
Please.
So, fellow Army soldier.
He's not an Army soldier.
Yeah, he is. Active duty Army soldier Sergeant Corbin Schultz is accused of using his top secret security clearance to download classified U.S. government records and sell them for $42,000.
42,000 US dollars?
It says, it didn't say.
Who did he sell this to?
China.
Let me make sure I understand this clearly.
Yeah.
This wasn't US dollars?
It says US dollars, yeah.
This was US dollars?
Yeah, 42,000. It didn't say in there.
They told him, we're going to give you $400,000. And he thought it was going to be US?
Yeah. Oh,
now, how did he get caught? Did they say?
It didn't say how. I'm assuming they found out, but it didn't say how he was doing it. He spent over a year doing it. So he's been doing it for
$42,000? They need to put him in jail just for that. It'd be like,
I know,
you got top secret and you 42,000. I'm not encouraging this, by the way.
I'm just saying if you already gonna commit the crime.
No, I'm not even encouraging that, okay? We're not doing this.
Millie. He must have thought
I'm going to say again, we're not encouraging this.
But is 42,000 a lot over there? Probably.
I don't give a damn where you are.
Because he lives over there.
I don't care. $42,000. Are you kidding me?
Let me see how much that
is. They took a look at him and like, we got a fool coming. I bet you they didn't even believe the information they give him.
He looks 42? a little 42? Questionable.
He look what?
He questionable. Looks a little questionable. Let me see, 42,000 over there.
Is it 42,000 or 42 million? How many-
42,000. That was in the headlines.
How many zeros they got on that thing?
I swear it's 43 zeros. And that's
Somebody-
only
somebody.
even if it's
please.
in yen, that would be 5,800 over here.
Okay, no. What is the exchange of 42,000 US
To
to the yuan?
let me see.
Okay, that has to make the big difference.
Well, 1 is 7 over there, so
Okay, so
if it's
7 4 is 20, so that's 200 and something $1,000. So like
300,
300, yeah, 300 and something.
303.
Okay,
Thousand.
so this guy thought he was getting 303,000 US dollars. That-
So this is over a year period, not every
no,
time.
was he getting 42,000? Producers just wanted to know.
If he
was
was-
he getting 42,000 every time
time
gave
he
him
got
the-
information?
Yeah.
No, it was
It
over
was a
a
total
year.
of 42,000 US dollars because he thought he was getting $300,000.
Yep. So over a year selling sensitive military equipment, military documents to China, and yeah, over a year. That's
Come
how much
on.
they added up to.
That wasn't no secret. He was just telling them, I know where to dry erase.
Maybe- No, because a lot of things in the military have labeled as secret, and it's just basic information like the weather. Like I've seen, and it's just like if it's secret,
But the
it's
weather,
secret,
the
whatever.
weather does play. It should be secret. No, seriously.
Anyways, 42,000. If
I
that's
know.
what he think it's worth, that's what he gets. He shouldn't have got not a damn thing, really. But hey,
He thought he was getting 300,000. It's so sad. He's an Army veteran. Oh my God. Well, an
Army
soldier.
soldier. He all the
See,
42,000 just to
what
lose all
happened
your
to my
benefits.
Army?
Nothing. It's been the same.
By the way, I'm going to ignore you said that.
Let me stop this. Next week it's gonna be hot topic.
Isn't it?
Let me not curse my brain.
Oh my goodness.
right,
All right,
bro.
so what do we got next?
I think that's it. We're gonna wrap up.
Okay, we can wrap up.
Yeah.
Listen, a lot of fun hanging out here with you guys.
Always.
Remember, this is Salute, where we salute the men and women who wore the U.S.
The men and women who have served.
No, I was going to say the men and women who wore the U.S. uniform.
Oh, okay.
But this is Salute, where we salute the men and women who wore the U.S. uniform and served in the military. That's what I meant.
Yep.
Okay? To you, we salute.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Here we go! 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 Here we go!